Welcome to the Supreme Lending Dallas Show, where you'll be introduced to different speakers on different topics, and you'll meet different guests for each of our episodes. Let's get started.
Hi, my name is Liz Evans, host of the Supreme Lending Dallas Show, and our guests today are Loan Officer Jeremy Jones and Home Inspector Ken Duggan. And gentlemen, go ahead and say good morning to the audience.
Hi. Morning.
Morning.
And tell a little bit about yourself, Jeremy.
Well, I've been in the financial industry for about 20 years now. I started in banking. I worked as a teller, a banker, assistant manager, branch manager, worked back office, and now I'm on the home lending side. I've been in there for a few years, helping people buy homes and refinance their homes.
Okay, thank you, Jeremy, and we're so appreciative that you're a part of our Supreme family.
Thank you.
And Ken, go ahead and talk about the name of your company and how long you've been in business.
Yeah, we're Pillar to Post Home Inspectors, and we've been doing this for about 5 years now. And my wife and I, we're a team. We have 4 inspectors on our team. We cover the whole DFW area, and the franchises are located all over the country. So it's the largest home inspection company in America. So,
okay,
yeah.
Thank you very much for being here this morning. Jeremy, you have a beautiful family, and would you have felt safe for you and your family not having a home inspection done when buying your house?
That's a great question. Absolutely not. My family is the most important thing to me. My wife and my little girl, when we purchased a house, you want to make sure that everything is complete. Everything is, just not anything dangerous. I have a little girl. I don't want anything to happen to her or my wife or myself. So I want to make sure that everything is taken care of before I move into that house, or when I moved into my house, for sure. Yeah, no, not at all.
Okay. And just to show what Jeremy's talking about, here's some photos. And Jeremy, go ahead and talk about this photo of you, your daughter, and your wife.
Yeah, that was us a couple of months ago. We had some snow in the area, and we're just having a great time. My little girl, Peyton, she's 6 years old now, and she's at that age that it's just amazing just to watch her and my wife, and we're having a great time. And that little girl is just, she's got me wrapped around her little, wrapped around my finger for sure, because everything to me.
Yeah. And then talk about this next photo. It looks like you were at Disneyland.
Yeah, those were some photos we took back in Florida a couple years ago. 6 years old, we travel a lot, but Disney World is one of our favorite places. It's crazy. She's already been there 3 times. So it's not exactly the cheapest place, but it really is a great value for what we do, and we really have a good time when we go.
So is that a family tradition then now?
It has become a family tradition.
Oh.
Yes.
That's wonderful. And then talking about the apple of your eye.
For sure. Like I said, that's my little girl, Peyton. She's 6 years old, or I should say 6.5. She'll be 7 this year. But we travel quite frequently. That was us in Indianapolis just last year. And she definitely has, she's wrapped around my finger. I can't say enough about her.
Yeah, and this next photo shows it, right?
Oh, man.
Completely wrapped around your finger. Daddy's little girl.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My wife caught that photo, and that's one of my favorite ones. It really is.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, so now we're going to get started with some of the questions, and we have viewers already. They're interested in the home inspection process. So, Ken, when inspecting a home, what do you check?
Well, it's limited to a visual inspection. So really we get there and we inspect everything that's visual, from everything, the roof, foundation, all the electrical, the plumbing, up the doors, the windows, and we do a very detailed report of all these potential defects that we find with the home.
Okay, and we have some photos. Go ahead and talk about this photo that we have up right now. I believe it's like you're checking a water heater.
Oh yes, the water heater. So what we do, that's one of the things we check for. We check for, make sure there's no leaks in the proper operation, it's installed correctly, that there's a water pan underneath, to prevent if it does leak, to make sure it's catching the water and, that kind of thing. So.
Okay, and then the next photo is of you check breaker boxes.
Yes. We remove the panel cover, and that's a picture of me actually using an infrared camera, and we turn everything on in the house to heat up the panel, like the air conditioning and the oven, and the infrared checks to see if there's anything overheating. So that's one of the services that we offer is to do that. But we also look for any wiring problems or any installation problems or things like that. So.
Okay, and then what is this next photo of?
That is my infrared camera detected a leak around the toilet. So that's really helpful when it's, it detects things that you usually can't see with your eyes. It looks kind of into the walls a little bit to where you can see missing insulation or leaks or things like that. So, yeah.
All right, thank you. And what additional services do you offer?
Yeah, we offer many additional services. Not only do we just offer the home inspection, but we can also we're licensed to do other things like termite inspections. We are licensed to do septic systems, pools, sprinkler systems, even mold testing. So we can do that as well, and so it's up to them what they want to choose. If they, that way they don't have to go to other people to do these inspections. We can do it all in one time. So
okay, and how much does a home inspection cost?
The inspection, really depends on the size of the house, the cost, and the age, and what packages and services they want. But it averages $350 to $550.
Okay, and I know the importance of a home inspection because when I bought a house, I had a home inspection done, and had I not, it would have cost me about $16,000 more because it needed a new roof. There was electrical issues, there were plumbing issues, and I had the seller fix those problems before I would complete the sale of the home.
Right. Yeah, it's worth every penny, I believe, because
yes,
you know what you're getting into, condition-wise before you actually sign the contract. So.
Yes. And then, Ken, is there anyone else with you during the home inspection, such as one of the agents?
Well, usually not. We schedule, about 3.5 to 4 hours for an inspection, and we like the inspector to do the inspection and not miss out on anything from people there, potentially to interrupt them. And then we ask them to come at the last hour. So usually the agent and the buyer come at the last hour, and then we're finished with the inspection, and we print the reports, put it on in a nice binder for them, and we give them the binder and explain everything to them, what we found, and walk them through the home and show them everything.
Okay. And how long does an inspection take?
Yeah, I've always been curious about that too.
Yeah, an inspection, generally 3.5 hours is what we schedule for a normal, 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. We do 2 a day, 6 days a week. So, and of course, if you get into the larger homes, we add more time for that because we don't want to rush anything because there's a lot to check. So that's why it takes about that long.
And Jeremy, what do you say to your clients if they say they want to skip the home inspection?
I highly advise against it. I mean, it is just, it's one of the most important things. People think, I need to get an appraisal, I need to, find out how much it's worth and that kind of thing. But especially in today's market, you're going to find so many people are excited to get that home because the market right now, it's a seller's market. There's not as much inventory as what we're used to. And the people get so excited. I have clients that get so excited that they finally got a home, finally got an offer that's in, and they want to go as fast as they can, get in this house, get it over with because they've been searching for months and months and months. And now they want to skip the inspection. That's, you want to get everything checked. If you were buying a vehicle, you would bring it to a mechanic. If you're buying a used vehicle, it takes 10 minutes to go to a mechanic, pay them $100 to take a look at a car. Well, this is the biggest investment of your life, unless you're buying another house that's bigger. it's 95% of the people, it's the biggest investment that they'll ever make. And that $350 to $500, make sure that what they're getting into is safe. Just like I said with my family, I would want to make sure that everything is safe. You said you found, issues around the toilet that we wouldn't have seen. It's things that we wouldn't normally take a look at. And an appraiser's not going to do all of that. An appraiser's looking for the value. Sure, they'll see if there's a hole in the wall, or if there's a hole in the roof, or there's something big, but they're evaluating each room, how much square feet and stuff, but they're not looking for those things that'll come up later. Like you said, $16,000 worth of issues that you would have been stuck with had you not just spent that $350, $400 to get it done. It amazes me, but it doesn't surprise me, because they're not in this every day. They don't know for sure, right. But definitely something that you definitely need to take care of. I keep saying definitely, but there's no question. I highly advise them not to. Of course, it's up to them, but there's just no reason. I've never had a customer that after I can explain that to them, that they just don't do it. I've 100% get it done.
Okay, thank you for that. And Ken, what are reasons a home inspection fails?
Well, really what we're looking for is defects, and we look for everything. I mean, we're really picky on our inspections, because we want to give them as much information as they can. And so really we're looking for major problems and safety issues, but we also add in the smaller details of small, things like a loose receptacle, or, a window that doesn't open properly. But we're looking for the big stuff too, like foundation issues, and we list everything. We put it in a nice summary in the front for them, and really it's up to them to determine what they want to choose to have repaired, because we're kind of a non-biased home inspection company, and we give them the information, and we let the agent and the buyer from there determine what repairs they want to have negotiated. So that's how it works.
All right, thank you. And Jeremy, we have a question, and it has to do with the home inspection. With the lack of housing on the market right now, people are buying homes without a home inspection. And why is that?
Like I said, it's just right now there's not as many homes to purchase, and so they get so excited and want to move so fast, because I have people that have been looking for homes for literally 6-8 months, and they go in and they make an offer and it doesn't get accepted. They make another offer the next weekend, it doesn't get accepted. There's 20-30 offers on some homes sometimes. So once they finally, on the 15th, 16th try, get that home, they're so excited to move in, and they just want to hurry up and get into the house, and they've been waiting forever. But the problem is there may be more there that they're just not seeing, and that inspection will take care of that.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen. And as we come to the close of our episode, we have a couple more photos to show you. And Ken, this is you and your beautiful wife, correct? And
yes.
You are a husband and wife team.
Yes.
And this is an award you won. How many awards have you won in the past few years? Oh, gosh.
We got a whole wall of different awards. That year we were one of the fastest growing franchises that we got several awards on from that. So, Okay, and then this next photo is it an event that you were at? Yep.
And it is Pillar to Post?
Pillar to Post.
And where did that name come from?
Well, Pillar to Post was established in '94, and so that's the corporate office. I guess it kind of makes sense. We inspect everything from pillar to post, so I think it has a good name to it. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as we once again come to the end of our episode, when buying a home, protect your family by having a home inspection done. And we're going to close with these photos. So go ahead and talk about the photo that's up on the screen.
Yeah, huge LSU and Saints fan. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana originally. So it didn't take much to get my wife and my child involved in LSU. My wife, Bunny, and we just love LSU and the Saints, yeah.
Okay. And then this next photo, tell us about it. And it's you, and you said your wife's name is Bunny, and your daughter's name is Peyton.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So we travel extensively. I mean, I've been married for 14 years now, and we have traveled all the time. If we're have any time off, we're not at home. We're not homebodies. We are traveling. I've been to 45 states. 13 countries. Even my little girl, who's 6 years old, has been to 26 states and Canada a couple of times. So, teaching her the ropes, running the roads. I mean, we travel, we see it, and everything, mountains, beaches, whatever we can see. We want to make sure that we get to just really take it all in.
Okay. And then this one last photo just shows it's a beautiful family photo of you, Bunny, and Peyton. And as we close, then if you are interested in learning more about any type of loan products, loan services, contact Jeremy Jones, and his information is on the screen. Looking for a home inspector, then Ken Duggan's information is on the screen, his phone number. And any last words, gentlemen?
Don't skip the inspection.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Get the inspection. That's it. So,
well, thank you for joining us today, and have a blessed day.